Alright, so for today, we have Majin Buu, the good version. So this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from 2022. We recently looked at the Broly, the Metallic Paint Broly, and the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Both also San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And alongside them, they released a Majin Buu, or pretty much re-released Majin Buu in this nice, neat packaging, just like the other exclusives. And honestly, I have to get him. He is Fat Buu. He's one of the, not one of the main characters, but he is now a staple of Dragon Ball, because he's part of the main cast. He's not a main character, but he's part of the main cast. But besides that, let's just get right into him. Alright, so here we have Majin Buu good in all of his big round glory. So just looking at him, he looks really good. I think he looks really good. I think the way they segmented all of his sections is really good. One thing after pulling him out and just feeling and getting a feel for how he's kind of like structured, he weighs very little. He's like pretty much hollow all the way in. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. That way it's not such a heavy figure that you regret like just taking out every single time and then putting back into the box or something. I don't know. But I think he looks really good. In terms of him standing, he stands. You just have to get the right pose for him to actually stand. Just getting a closer look at him, he actually has a segmented cape. I know that's what Tamashii Nations and Bandai themselves used to do most of the time. It does seem that they have changed a little bit. This is being recorded after they announced the Super Saiyan Gohan with his clothed, the cape that is just completely cloth, which is awesome. I love that they're doing that. This Buu, again, 3 segments for his cape, is not horrible, and I don't think it's bad either. I think it's a pretty good, smart way of doing it. I just kind of wish they had like smaller, tinier segments inside of the big cape that you can just extend outside so it doesn't look weird when you're posing him. Because when you're posing him, you're probably just going to want to pose all of them together instead of just trying to make a dynamic pose. Because it's also very limited, mainly due to the cape, the neck cape section. Aside from that, I don't think there's much of an issue. Although I do hope we one day get a revision of this Buu with a cape that's just made out of cloth. But that's besides the point. It's so far so good for what they had in the past. Now, for him just looking like Buu, he looks probably the most accurate out of all Dragon Ball characters. Mainly because he has such a simplistic and goofy design that is really hard to just get wrong, especially. Like, we have his yellow, bright yellow gloves and everything. I think I might have, mine might have come with some spots, as you can see right here. I don't know if it's too visible, but it's very scuffed up. I don't know. This is the first time I brought it out of the packaging. I don't know if it's just my hands. I don't know. I washed them before doing this video, but he just comes with a little bit of just marks and everything. Hopefully those are just easy to wash out. I don't know. Okay, so now just looking at it, I think he has gold paint. You guys know how I feel about gold paint. Gold paint is not the greatest, and I hope this is not smear anywhere or smudge anywhere. That's just my hope. But yeah, he has his yellow cape, not yellow cape, purple cape, bright yellow gloves, his golden belt sign with the Majin sign, and of course the vest. Besides that, his articulation, I haven't tried it either. Actually seems to be pretty good. He can do the splits very well. You just have to, so mine just has to like move a little bit. Come on. There we go. It just had to be loosened out a little bit. He can do the splits really well. And then he can move forward, kind of like skipping. Not so much backwards, because it does look like a giant diaper in the back. I think that's pretty funny, but not much movement that you're going to get with just having Buu do kicks. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels a little bit resistant in his right leg. I know this is the left side, but on the video, but this is the right leg. It feels a little limited. In terms of crunching up the leg, it looks pretty good. Again, limited by how much space it has to go on. And then also, that pretty much it is it. Toe crunches. Toe curls. That's what we love. In terms of the arms, I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me. But does the left arm, this arm, look longer than the right arm? That might just be me. Not looking at it through the video, it doesn't look that way. That might just be me. I'm just probably tripping on that. But for the arm, he does have the butterfly joints, which is kind of cool. They're pink. Of course, they're going to be pink. If they were black, that would be weird. I'm glad they didn't do that. So butterfly joints seem to be pretty good. Is able to rotate his arm pretty much a full 360 degrees. That's pretty neat. Not many figures can do that, especially with Dragon Ball figures. His arm, almost a little bit further than 90 degrees. And then, of course, his hand twists more than a 360. He is very simplistic. I don't know how much he was. I'll put it up on the screen, like right over here. I'll put it right here. But I don't remember how much he was. I'm not even gonna try to guess because I don't remember. But yeah, his details, again, it's just Buu. He has like the most simplistic face. It's just 3 lines. But yeah, besides that, I've been going on his figure for a while now. Let's see the accessories that he comes with. It's not many, but it's some pretty decent ones. But yeah, let's just see what he comes with. Alright, so as you can see, Buu does not come with many accessories. He comes with a total of 7 different accessories besides his regular aesthetic and his regular look. He comes with 2 separate heads. He's just like the Piccolo and all the other Namekians that we looked at, where they come with separate heads rather than just faceplates. And it makes sense. It's better to do a head than just a faceplate. Because that way you get the seamless look and more accurate to the anime. He comes with 2 little gestures, pointing gestures. It's sort of when he actually does this type of face, the tongue out type of face, like making fun of you. And then he has his 2 hands to hold his chocolate. These are very simplistic. Again, Majin Buu is such a simplistic character that it's not hard to get him wrong. And of course, the chocolate bar. I think it's a pretty good chocolate bar. Although it's like already taken a bite out of, so kind of wish we had a face for that. But yeah, that's all he comes with. It's just very minimalistic, especially for a San Diego Comic-Con figure. With the Broly and the Goku, you at least had the excuse that they came with the power-up stance or the key stance. With this boot, you have nothing to appeal or like support on Bandai's decision to just mark him up so much in price. And I'm pretty sure that was the same thing with Android 16. Android 16, I don't think he came with many parts besides the ones he originally came with back when he originally released. Now, I'm gonna just go into my final thoughts on this Boo because this is somewhat of a shorter video, especially since it's a Boo figure. This is one of the 2 Boo figures that we have. So I'm gonna just go into my final thoughts and just say what I have to say about this figure. Alright, so Majin Buu, I don't have much to say about this figure. In all honesty, I will probably say that this figure is pretty decent. I don't have many issues with it. Besides the price is really what brings it down a lot, in my opinion. It was not an affordable figure, and it was an exclusive. The exclusive is really just the packaging. The packaging being pink and black. That's it. I don't have many issues with the figure itself. He could have just been a regular release for any other store, and I don't think they would have charged as much as they did. Again, I put the price in earlier in the video, and I'll probably put it here right now too, just to showcase how much he is. And I'll actually put how much he's going for resellers, because I know he's going to be reselling a lot. As an overall rating, I honestly probably give him, I don't know, a 7. He's a good figure. I just think for when he released and for what he released for, it's not necessarily good. Again, he's good. He's Majin Buu good. Of course he's going to be good. But in terms of just the quality of the figure feels cheaper. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's just of the hollowness of the figure. Like, I know I said that it was a good thing because he's not too heavy, but it does make him feel very cheap. The arms and the legs and the head and the neck joint are very like stiff and very good in terms of like being able to just not break apart easily, which I think that's really good. I had a little bit of trouble putting the hands on, but that's because the joints were actually just in there, and I think that's good. The hands are not going to fall off anytime soon. That's perfect. That's something I can just live with nowadays. But yeah, besides that, again, a 7 for this Buu is good. Did I give Goku a 7? I don't know what I gave Goku. I don't remember. I know I did it last week, but I do not remember what I gave to Goku. Besides that, that's besides the point. This Buu being an exclusive is cool. I just don't think he was worth it for just being an exclusive. If you didn't get him in the original run, hey, you now got him if you actually did get him. I got him. I got him instead of 16. I kind of wish I got 16 instead, because I like 16 as a character more than Fat Buu. But yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on that. Yeah, just a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about for this figure. He's just there. He's Buu. He's there. He lives. He exists. It's Buu. That's all I have for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.